Yeah. So anything without getting running or getting touches.
England survived 120 minutes of Nigeria dominance to reach the World Cup quarter-finals, winning 4-2 on penalties after a goalless draw, despite Lauren James' Petulant red card. It was a game where the lesser-deserving team made it into the last 8 on penalties. Despite Georgia Stanway missing England's first kick, Nigeria missed their next 2 efforts as the Lionesses secured that spot in the last 8 when Chloe Kelly smashed in the winning kick. Following the 11th-time African champions' defeat, football fans in Lagos, Nigeria, speak on the team's performance.
I think it was a good outing. Looking at the level of preparation that the Super Falcons had into going to the game, into the tournament, camping like a few weeks before the tournament began, and all of that. So I think it was a good outing nonetheless. I think for that kind of showing, I mean, many people predicted England to win the Super Falcons like 3-0, 3-1, and all of those, demoralizing scorelines, but nonetheless the Super Falcons went out. They played a good game. They didn't take that chances, which was where they lost out. Even when in the 3 Lionesses were 1 man down, they still could not take that chances, and that was where we lost the game. Other than that, I think it was a pretty good outing for them. They should be proud of themselves. They did well.
They've had a good performance so far. They played very well in this match. They defended very well. They made England look like an average team. They played so well, but they just couldn't take their chances. We hit the crossbar twice. We forced the keeper to make a couple of good saves. We could have won the game, but inexperience, I guess, or probably luck, I don't know. But they played very well. They played very well. They actually played better than almost all the games they played so far in the tournament. They made Lauren James, who is the best player in the team, to get a red card. Frustrated her throughout the match. It was a lovely performance from the girls.
I think Super Falcons did their best, but it wasn't good enough. They tried to attack, they couldn't convert any of their chances. The English team felt so average. They didn't perform as everybody expected. People were like 3-0, 4-0, but then it didn't happen. Then coming down to the penalties, I think that's where Nigeria got it wrong. They did well for the first 90 minutes and the extra 30 minutes they had. When it came down to the penalties, they didn't arrange the team properly. The experienced players who knows the game, they didn't take the penalties first. Why? So I think what Super Falcons should do, I think African Cup of Nations will happen in the next 2 years or so. So I think they have another chance to prove themselves.
It's unfortunate that the Super Falcons were knocked out of the tournament. They tried their best, and it showed at the end they couldn't convert their penalties, and this cost us the game.
Access 24 correspondent Daniel Tamino reports that England's next game is against the winner between Colombia and Jamaica on Saturday.